welcome. Thanks for joining us. We've got a perfect day for baseball. It's the San Diego Padres going up against the Atlanta Braves. With my partner, Chris Singleton, I'm John Shambi. Singing a guy who could change this game with one swing of the bat, Jake Cronenworth. He, of course, leads their team in home runs.
Yeah, Boog, he's been such a force at the plate, and it seems like every time he connects, the ball is traveling out of the ballpark. So when you have such a threat like that, other guys in the lineup should get good pitches to hit because they're trying to get those outs instead of having to face him in a big situation.
All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. Just about to get underway, and on the hill, Reynaldo Lopez. Chris, it's a little more common these days, but still, he's a strikeout per inning type of guy.
Well, I hear you about the strikeouts. A lot more guys striking out today, but when you consider having the ability to get that strikeout, particularly when you need it, a man on third, less than 2 outs, situations where, yeah, maybe you're not a real high strikeout guy, but just knowing you have the swing and miss stuff in a big spot, I think it's real critical, and he's got it.
The pitch. Luis Arias leading things off and takes a strike. The pitch. And a foul ball. Going 2 now. Good eye right there.
This is a batter who clearly performs better in day games. I don't know why, but his numbers generally back it up.
And he grounds one to the right side. Fires over to first. 1 out in the top of the first. As we take a look at the Padres lineup, we could be in for a power showcase today with the wind blowing out, a lot of lift and separate, Chris.
We know guys are in this era definitely trying to hit the ball in the air regardless of the conditions, but I think even a little more so there's margin for error if you can get the ball up in the air. So, you'll see at times, I'm sure, with 2 strikes, what looks like a half swing that can get out of the ballpark with a guy who's got decent pop.
1 out, base is empty. There's a swing and a drive. And it's a 1-hopper off the wall. Should be extra bases. And he starts his afternoon off right with a double.
Love how he let that ball travel, trusted his hands. Nice job of going the other way.
Man at second with 1 away. Now batting Jurickson Profar. What a season it's been for him. He has supplied a lot of power and that average. That one finds the zone. Strike 1.
As a pitcher, you know the runner on second is ready to push things with his speed. A base hit's probably going to be a big run, so you really have to execute on the mound.
Lopez checks the runner. Tatis dives back in. Runner edges away at second. Just off the inside edge.
Boog, he never moved because he never had time to. With that kind of velocity, you'd prefer that pitcher work away.
At the belt and fires. Just missed.
Just missed with that good fastball inside, but it plants a seed in the hitter's mind. He's got to be ready for that pitch, which will open up the outside part of the plate.
Man at second. And that gets the top of the zone for a strike.
Out there on the mound, he's setting the tone early with the fastball. 98 miles per hour up on the scoreboard.
Righty delivers. Fouls that off to the left, and will do it again. With the go-ahead run standing at second, and we're just getting started here in the top of the first. Next offering misses down and away. Jake Cronenworth up next. And there's ball 4.
Take your base.
Well, he earned his trip to first right there. It's not easy laying off pitches that just miss the zone like that. And it's a real discipline as well. He's put a lot of work into that aspect of his game, and it paid off right there.
Now at the plate, Jake Cronenworth. And that's off the inside edge. Ball 1. The pitch. Edge of the zone for a strike. And the count 1-1.
1-1.
Tatis, the lead runner at second. Profar at first. 1 gone. Fought off foul.
They're early on that fastball. I'm sure the pitcher taking a note. Look for an off-speed pitch in this next one.
Two on, 1 out. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. In the dirt, but kept close. The tag at third, and he's out. Swings and misses, struck him out. 1 left for San Diego. And now the Braves, with their first chance to hit, were scoreless. It's Major League Baseball, and it's on the show. Back here in Atlanta, and our starting pitcher here today, Dylan Cease. Chris, what should we keep an eye on here with him?
Well, he brings into this one an excellent strikeout-to-walk ratio on the season. And when you consider the amount of swings and misses that he gets and the fact that he's not issuing free passes, that's going to make him more economical in his pitch count, allow him to move into the middle and deeper part of ball games. So we'll see if that...
Now this one's stroked to right center, and that should be extra bases. Into second easily with a leadoff double.
Just so sound in his mechanics. Hits against a firm front side, and the hands just continue to carry through the middle of the field.
Ozzie Albies up to the plate.
Definitely scuffling at the dish lately. Under the Mendoza line so far this month.
There's a strike. And the pitch. Bounding ball here, rolls foul. Oh, 0-2 now. That ball is foul, and the pressure is building. And a pitch. Line drive, that's a base hit. Acuna headed for the plate. Here's the throw, but it's offline. He will score. And it's 1-0.
Well, there you go. The RBI machine. Another clutch run scoring it back.
Yeah, he's been so good in these situations. Call it clutch if you want, but his resume speaks for itself. Here's Marcell Ozuna. Put that 600 slugging into context. The league average usually in the low 400s. Cease checks over to first, and he's back. And he gets that fastball by him upstairs.
No balls, 1 strike.
Nobody out, runner at first. Swing and a miss as he was late.
Wow, good luck catching up to that one.
kicks and fires. Good job to fight that one off. The pitch. Some heat there at 98 miles an hour. Here's Matt Olson.
The first baseman, Matt Olson.
Just missed. And a pitch. Off the plate inside. 2-0.
Last two pitches have been down in the zone. Pitcher clearly trying to get that ground ball double play. But in this count, you're going to have to give in, elevate his pitches, and get back into this at bat.
2-0. Right through there for a strike.
In today's game, not that many fastball counts, but hitters still in the back of their minds, they're looking for one. 2-0 changeup call right there. Excellent pitch selection to go with.
Righty to the plate. Fouls one off out of play. Back to our left. Man at first, one away. Drilled to right, way back there, and that is gone. It's his 6th home run of the season, and they add to the lead. It's 3-0. He absolutely feasts on right-handed pitching and devours that one for a homer.
And you can see that's what he expects of himself at bat after at bat. He's that confident. Looks like this guy was looking out over the plate, but he was ready to turn on the inside fastball. So direct to the pitch, absolutely blasted out of this ballpark.
One down. Here's Orlando Arcia. Fastball in for a strike. 0-1. Still only one out here in the inning. The shortstop takes the ball. Out towards right center field. Tatis after it. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. And there's 2 away. Okay, let's check out the lineup. It features one of the sport's true superstars, Ronald Acuna Jr.
And Boog, we're talking about a guy who has great wheels and then puts them to good use. He's the team leader in stolen bases and runs scored, man. Using his speed to just get in the scoring position and then just flying home when the guy's behind him put the ball in play. I absolutely love watching him do it because he causes havoc on the base paths.
And he makes the catch. And that is that. Braves pick up 2 on the long ball. It's now 3-0. You're dialed into the show. Top of the second, here's Manny Machado. The Padres in striking distance, but have some work to do.
Boog, it starts with the leadoff man. Need a good at bat out of him right here.
Lopez back to work. Fly ball to right. Acuna has it sized up. Makes the grab, 1 down.
Batting 5th, the designated hitter,
Here's Xander Bogaerts. Bogaerts, who wears that number 2 on his back for his idol, Derek Jeter. Splits the plate, and that's strike 1.
Looks like he sacrificed a pitch right down the middle for tracking and timing. Some good hitters will do that.
Base is empty, 1 away here at the top of the second. Ball one to
1-2.
Bogarts.
0-2 fastball way out of the zone. I think he's trying to speed him up. Got to stay back. Off speed's probably coming.
Next offering is outside.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
That one just misses.
He's really tightening up his hitting zone with 2 strikes here. I love it.
And that's ball 4.
Inside, ball 4. Take your base.
It's tough after falling behind a hitter, 2 balls and no strikes, but now at least he gets a fresh start against a new batter, but he needs to get back into the strike zone and start pitching with conviction.
At the plate, Jackson Merrill. First pitch doesn't find the zone.
Now this team is definitely looking for a big swing of the bat right here. Try to close that gap, but you know, at the very least, if you could find a way to manufacture that run from first, it feels like it's really important to getting back into this ballgame.
Bogarts dives back.
I think you want to get a one-way lead, be very aggressive in the secondary. This hitter not a power guy, so you want to make sure that you can get some length on the secondary lead and perhaps score on a ball in the gap.
Our umpire behind the plate, Jerry Hillsdale. High praise for Jerry when we talk to people around the game.
Yeah, no doubt about it, Boog. He's very straightforward, very consistent back there. So most of the time, you're not even going to think about it. That's a good thing.
What about an umpire's height? How much of a role does that play in your experience and what the strike zone is like?
Yeah, I think it pushes the strike zone up a little bit, which, you know, as a former hitter, you like that. You wanted the ball up. You didn't want to have to.
Dives, but it kicks off his glove. He doesn't have a play, and they don't get the out. Luis Campusano will hit next. That's in there. That's strike 1. That's in there.
I understand you want to try to gauge that guy's fastball, but you also have to be aggressive and ready to hit in your zone. Now you're in a tough spot.
Bogarts, the lead runner out at second. Merrill over at first with 1 away. Lifted in the air, right center field. Drops into the glove. Runner tags at second, and he moves up a base. So 2 away with runners at the corners. Ha-Seong Kim, the next up for the Padres. This is what stat nerds like myself might call a high leverage situation.
Yeah, Boog, not sure what the numbers say, but clearly an at-bat that could change the course of this game dramatically.
And the slider just misses. Next pitch way upstairs.
Tough spot right here. A couple runners on. 2-ball count. You can't nibble, but you have to execute and finish your pitch. If you leave something out over the plate, it's going to bring in some runs.
This one in the air, center field. Makes the catch, inning over. Padres leave a pair. They trail it here 3-0. Back at Truist Park, bottom of the inning. Now in for the Braves, Zach Short. Here comes a pitch. Right through there for a strike.
Filling up the strike zone hasn't been the problem so far. It's the quality of the strikes. That's been the real issue. And you look at the first inning, that's what we saw. Too many pitches out over the plate.
And that's in for a strike.
All right, now, he may have not liked either of those first 2 pitches or agreed with the umpire's calls, but at this point, he's going to have to bear down and be ready to hit anything close to the zone.
Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
He's locked in at the plate when he's using the whole field. He was out in front there. Just needs to let the ball travel a little more, and his timing will be back on track. Good pitch for the strikeout.
Here's Jared Kelenic. First pitch,
ball.
just misses.
1-0.
And here it comes. Line drive. He hauls it in. 2 away.
It's never fun going back to the dugout after hitting a line drive that finds a glove, but you will get some high fives. You know, when you make great contact, you feel like you've done everything right. But in this game of baseball, not everything is in your control. On the mound, he's got to remember his offense can score a lot. So if he can hit the reset button from here going forward, there's still a chance that his club can win this ball game.
2 down, nobody on. And takes low for ball 1.
1-1.
The 1-1 is fouled off. Swing and a high fly ball out there towards left field. Profar makes the grab, and that'll end the inning. On to the 3rd inning, and now Luis Arias.
Luis Arias.
And he deals. Just off the inside edge. Up the middle, and it's through for a hit. So a man on base to start the inning.
Just kept it simple. Played Pepper with the middle of the infield and took it back where it came from, and there's just no one there to knock it down.
And the batter will be Fernando Tatis Jr. Doubled his first time up. On the corner for a strike.
If you're going to get something going, this is the time to do it. You get the leadoff man on. Everybody's got to look over the shoulder and say, I'm just going to keep the line moving. Don't try to do too much.
Tatis waits. That one fouled off. Arias gets his lead at first. Nobody out. Just outside. Now 1-2.
Really nice slider right there. Sweeping across the dish, but just couldn't hang the edge.
And another ball. And the pitch. Cuts on it and misses. That's a strikeout. Slider got him for strike 3.
No, there's a small sigh of relief right there. I mean, just to keep that speed off the base paths. It's not just the pitcher. It's other guys that have to think about it. From your infielders have to think about that runner potentially stealing, but also be in position to make a play. As an outfielder, you're thinking about a base hit to the outfield. I got to get to it quickly to try to keep this guy from taking an extra base. So I think everyone just a little more relaxed that he didn't reach base.
The Padres trailing by 3. We're here in the top half of inning number 3. And a foul ball. And the right-hander deals. That misses. 2 balls and a strike.
2-1.
The pitch. In the air, left side. They got it for out number 2. Next up is the cleanup spot for the Padres. Jake Cronenworth went down on strikes his first time through. Swinging a foul over the screen and back out of play.
Some real good life going through the zone on that one.
And that's in for a strike. And that skips into dirt. That one down the line. They get the force, and that'll do it. Padres leave one, still down 3-0. And we're back, set for the bottom of the third. Here's Acuna now. The right-hander back to work. Just missed. And that's a little bit high. And now 2-0.
Looks like he's being a little cautious with him in this at bat after doubling the first time up. Doesn't want to make another mistake.
The wind to kick the pitch. That one misses. And that's ball 3. Wind of the pitch. That's a bullet, but it goes foul. Right through there for a strike.
Full count.
Good plate appearance there. Able to take the walk.
His ability to draw walks has been something that's been part of his career since day one.
Here is Ozzie Albies up to hit. Singled and drove in a run his first time through.
You have to be careful throwing him breaking pitches, even in an 0-0 count. He loves going after the off-speed stuff, and he's really good at hitting it.
And first offering is fouled off. Runner at first with no outs here. Inside, just missed. Next offering is fouled back. Right-hander kicks, deals. Fights that one away, still 1-2. The pitch. Swing and a miss. And he's down on strikes. And 1 out now.
Oh, that was perfect execution of that curveball. Down and in. He gets it out of the danger zone, and you really can't do it much better than that. It's in the zone the entire way, so you have to swing as a hitter, but then it just falls off the table and almost hits you in the back foot.
1-0.
It's a pitch out. Nothing doing. And that's ball 1. The pitch. Just off the outside edge. Chris, with that distraction and a speedy guy at first, he's in a favorable hitter's count.
Well, if nothing else, I mean, this is a great spot for a hitter to be in.
Acuna at first, 1 gone. That one fouled off, 2-2. righty deals. And another ball.
He's been trying to tease the zone with that slider, but these hitters have showed patience, not going outside the strike zone.
Cease pitch to first. Acuna dives back in. Hit on the ground, might be two. There's one. Double play. And that'll do it for the inning. So they make short work of them there. 3 innings complete. It's the Braves 3 and the Padres nothing. And welcome back to the ballpark. Start of the 4th. So digging in now for San Diego, Manny Machado. Lopez back to work. And there's a strike. Good heater at 98.
He must have been looking for something else because he gave up on that pitch a little early. It was right down Main Street. Probably not going to see a better pitch to hit in this at bat.
0-2 now. And that's outside. Got him. And there's one away.
Oh, you know that's got to be very frustrating for this guy. He knows the strike zone extremely well. And you know what? Good hitters are not going to compromise. He'll take that punch out, but ultimately stick with his plan and have more success than anything else.
And here is Xander Bogaerts. And that's in the dirt. And that's a strike. Next offering way off the plate. And delivers outside. 3-1, and he couldn't come up with it.
Second walk of the game for him, and he's been really patient at the plate. A game plan that he's sticking to. He's just not going outside of what he's looking for up there.
Jackson Merrill, the next up for the Padres. Merrill having a lot more success on the road this season. Move to first. Bogaerts gets back easily. In the dirt, and that's ball 1. Swings through that.
1 ball, 1 strike.
The 1-1. Hammers that one. Curling down the line and foul.
Well, that ball was hit pretty hard and sure had home run distance, but if you're the pitcher out there on the mound, you execute it. Just a long strike, you go after him and finish him off.
The Braves trying to close out a 3-run lead, top half of inning number 4. Check swing, and it's popped up. Olson makes the play. So it's their last chance in this one. Now a chance for Luis Campusano. He's 0 for 1. That clips the corner.
0-1.
One strike away. Gets a piece, and it stays 0-2.
He needs to throw that breaking ball with just a little more conviction to get the swing and miss.
And 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Fights it off. He'll see another. Two outs. That misses. 2-2.
Well, this is a guy that can be frustrating for pitchers because he fouls off so many pitches and grinds out the at-bat. I'm sure there's some times where a pitcher would rather just give up a first pitch single than have to waste 6 or 7 pitches on one hitter.
Hit to right, and that should do it. He's got it. Ball game. And the Braves claim the win here behind some great pitching and defense.
Kind of a strange win, only 3 hits, so they definitely weren't firing on all cylinders there. Great pitching, really kept them in it and gave them a chance.
A shutout in this one, 3-0 our final score. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shelby. Thanks for joining us.